Hi, welcome back to No More Trapping, but Trapping for God. So, I want to share what Jesus said, okay? Do not have anger in your hearts and make peace with each other. Yes, you have to try to make peace with each other. You can't hold that anger in your heart, it's not good, okay? If you have anything against anyone in your heart, or you know another person who has something against you, stop what you're doing. Go to that person and attempt to make peace with him or her. Because what happens if you don't make peace with him or her, you will never get your blessings. You're going to always have a stumbling block, because you're going to always have on your mind, you're going to think that person is out to get you. So how can you make peace in your heart when you're looking at the other person because you don't like that person? See, that's not love. So you got to make peace in your heart. I mean, I don't care if you don't even mess with that person no more. But God has to know that you truly, sincerely believe that you forgave that person. You forgive that person, but you don't have to mess with that person. Don't have no hate for that person. You got to have love for that person. Okay? So now I want to talk about lust. Avoid lust. Jesus said that adultery is a sin. However, if you have lustful intents in your heart, that it also is sinning. Yes. I know, because I've been there before. Like, you see a pretty man, handsome, he look good, he look better than the person you with. I know it's kind of hard to look, but I know it's kind of hard to look because I catch myself doing that the same thing, but I had to turn my head and know that that ain't what God want me to do. The same for men when they see women with these big behind. That's why they say women shouldn't wear things that show too much. So, it can be hard, but you got to trust in God and read your word. And you can train your flesh from all these things, and you will know. So, however, if you have lustful intents in your heart, that is also sinning. Do whatever you can do to avoid lustful thoughts to entice you. Do whatever you have to do to avoid the temptations that cause these lustful thoughts. Okay? Seek mercy, not revenge. Jesus said you must not try to get revenge against others that you believe have done wrong by you. Additionally, you should be very generous in your giving help to others who ask for it or they might be in need. So you got a lot of money. You might not even have a lot of money. You got something you can share. Give somebody. So I don't care if it's $1, $2, whatever. Go buy somebody a hamburger or something. Go buy them something to drink or something. Be helpful. Show your heart. So love your enemies. Jesus said, "You have heard that it is said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemies. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those that prosecute you." Yeah. So people that that don't like you and just have all kind of hate for you, pray for them. You pray for them. Because what's going to happen, as soon the enemy's going to be coming to you, trying to pray for you and trying to speak with you, so you pray for them, don't have envy against them. It says, so that you may be sons of Father who is in heaven, for he makes the sun rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the just and the unjust. For if you love those that love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers, what more are you doing that others do? Not even the Gentiles do the same. You therefore must be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. Matthew 5:43. Be generous to others, but don't do it to show off, Jesus said. Yeah, a lot of people do this big head. This what we call it floss. They want to fly. Oh, they got this car, they got this house, got this money, flossing. You ain't gotta do all that. Because it can be taken. He gave it to you, he can take it right back. Be aware of practicing your righteous before other people in order to be seen by them. So a lot of people you could be somewhere, here come John or Harry. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. No. No, no, no. Keeping it secret. If they see it, they see. If they don't, they don't. Okay. People, in order to be seen by them, for them you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Those, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their rewards, the praise they got from others. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. Matthew 6:1-4. So be very giving and caring and loving. It's a lot of people from back in my days. They might feel some type of way about me still. I don't know. I even send them friend requests on Facebook, like they pictures and from my heart, and say beautiful words, because that's not me no more, you know. And I want anyone to know, whoever sees this, I love you. Regardless if you don't like me, regardless if you talk about me, whatever you say about me, call me fat, call me whatever, I still love you. And that's all I have for No More Trapping for God. You guys have a blessed day.